guys hang on to it makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have played it. I can tell you that.
Maybe.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson.
Understood.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Boyd. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Henry up the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's big. Ooh, I knew that was good.
That's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And he takes this one back.
He came down. Man, turn down.
His defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment
Good
the
line
ball
right
was
there.
snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But he really wasn't hurt effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches?
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
I know they didn't tack on the 2
I knew
points,
that
but
was
I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers.
You hear me do that?
77 yards. And the Ravens are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And out now come the Eagles.
converts, and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Roquan Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments.
They've
got to do a better job. Keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they got no chance to win this game. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Okay.
And just shouting him off there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 30. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Hey.
He's going deep for Brown. This is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. At the 8.
Here's Jackson.
Oh,
This is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Inside handoff, Henry. And they work this out past the 25.
45 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Escaping the pressure right.
damn.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 48 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson.
On target to his man, likely.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Now it's Jackson.
Makes a connection with his right back, Derrick Henry.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And he'll get him. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Ew, no.
This one complete down the field to go.
And he takes
See,
it
they didn't score
all
like
the way
that.
down to the 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. To Barkley on the check down. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Shit.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for two here, he says. And now an audible here into something else. Hurts will throw. Flushed out right.
Shit.
And this one is caught.
Shit, great.
So they come up with a two-point conversion, and that makes this a one-point game now.
It is that. That makes so damn slow. I said the tackle you. I did. You don't want to do that shit.
Start the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got it as we
let me pick my rear
action.
damn defense. What the hell that was?
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going
that's stupid.
field for Henry. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll throw now on the final play. And Goddard's got it.
They getting you some shit, bro.
Touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So now with a late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, but they'll try and add two more here. They'll look to throw.
This nigga keep getting open.
Not sure why they went for two, but they do get it.
Ravens 21.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday. We now proceed to the start of the second half. All right, Scott, great work as always.
Okay, well, somebody got down, tear down. I was just up 20 away.
These offenses, they have had their way so far.
13. Losing like hell now. He was trying to soak on this.
Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down and a yard. Now Lamar changing the play. Here's Jackson to throw.
Shit.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson.
That's a fumble. I allowed them.
And it's picked up.
And what else?
Into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Hurts. Oh, the turnover fest continues.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Interception.
No, though.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right,
Throw it out the way.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that was
I guess it's time to from the 37.
See, but I ain't know how to do that. That's why I do that. That's why this one.
Sliding out of the pocket.
I ain't know how to do that.
A check down here for Henry.
Okay, so we finally see somebody that know how to beat their blitz and get that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
That nigga ain't got no burst off speed. And burst through that shit. Let's go to now. Oh, I forgot to get a good to him.
Here, 2nd and a few inches. Jackson now. Complete to Likely. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 21 yards away. And the Ravens are back within a score. On his loop for the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
He said kick putting that bit back though.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Fun.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Barkley inside.
Keep going, too.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 26. A big pickup of 38.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Ain't no way that nigga called dead.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. From the gun, it's Hurts. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened.
What him now?
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over the 21-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make the play throwing the ball. And some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it, ends up getting the ball stripped.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 3. So offense moving a little too slow there.
Man,
Could not get
I ain't
set.
paying attention
Able
to
get
that
the
shit,
penalty.
bro. We gotta try and control it though. What that shit is? I don't know. It shouldn't be fucked up.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson from the shotgun.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Loss
of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
An audible here to get a new look.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
A pickup of about 4 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Jackson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for another Baltimore.
Throwing. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it.
Man, no, ain't nobody spinning out a route on the field. Man, boy, I got to do all this shit myself.
Second down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
You need to stop him.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
At the 2-yard line.
Now a handoff to Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts
3rd down.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Henry. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Extra point splits the uprights. So it's now a 30-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles now down by a field goal, a little over 20 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. He'll look to throw, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
I thought it'd be really weird.
God, I did, boy.
I thought
I said, ain't no goddamn way.
Intercepted.
Now he hit me. Why the fuck would you hit me?
With a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way
Ain't no way they killed me. Ain't no way they did me like that, dude. Hell.
You knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then...